A young boy named Lucas found a beautiful seashell on the beach. The sun was shining brightly, and the waves gently lapped at the shore. Lucas loved exploring the beach, searching for hidden treasures among the sand and rocks. It shimmered with all the colors of the rainbow. The seashell was unlike any other he had ever seen. It seemed to glow with an inner light, casting tiny rainbows on the sand around it. Lucas had never seen anything like it before. He held it tightly in his hand, his heart filled with wonder. He turned it over, examining every curve and ridge, marveling at its beauty. He couldn't wait to show his mom and dad. He imagined their faces lighting up with surprise and joy. He ran across the beach, his feet kicking up sand as he went. Lucas ran his fingers over the smooth surface of the shell. It felt cool and smooth, like polished stone. He wondered where it had come from and what secrets it might hold. As he did, it began to glow. The light grew brighter and warmer, spreading through his fingers and up his arm. He gasped, his eyes wide with amazement. He had never experienced anything like this before. It was as if the seashell was alive, sharing its magic with him. The shell felt warm in his hand. It was like magic. Lucas knew this was a moment he would never forget, a special memory he would cherish forever. Suddenly a bright light emerged from the seashell. It was so bright that it illuminated the entire room, casting dancing shadows on the walls. The light was warm and inviting, almost as if it was calling out to someone. Lucas closed his eyes, afraid of what he might see. His heart pounded in his chest, and he could feel the warmth of the light even with his eyes shut tight. He wondered what kind of magic was unfolding before him. When he opened them, standing before him was a small, furry creature with big, sparkly eyes. The creature hovered gently in the air, its fur shimmering in the light. It looked both magical and friendly, a sight Lucas had never imagined. "Hello," the creature said, its voice like tiny bells. The sound was soothing and melodic, instantly putting Lucas at ease. It was as if the creature's voice was made of pure joy. "My name is Uniqone. What's yours?" The creature's eyes sparkled with curiosity and kindness, making Lucas feel special and important. "I'm Lucas," the boy whispered, still amazed by what he was seeing. He could hardly believe that such a magical being was standing right in front of him, speaking to him. "Where did you come from?" Lucas asked, his voice filled with wonder. He had so many questions swirling in his mind, but this was the one that came out first. Uniqone giggled, a sound like wind chimes. The giggle was infectious, and Lucas found himself smiling despite his initial fear. "I came from the seashell, silly. It's my home." Uniqone pointed to the glowing seashell, which now seemed even more magical to Lucas. He couldn't believe that such a small object could hold so much wonder. "I've been waiting for someone special to find me." Unicone's eyes twinkled with excitement, and Lucas felt a warm glow in his heart. He realized that he was the special person Uniqone had been waiting for. Lucas couldn't believe his ears. He had a magical friend. The realization filled him with joy and wonder, and he knew that this was the beginning of an incredible adventure. "Would you like to go on an adventure with me?" Uniqone asked, her eyes twinkling. Lucas didn't even have to think about it. "Yes!" he exclaimed. Uniqone took his hand, and in a flash of light they were soaring through the sky. The world stretched out beneath them, a patchwork of greens and blues. Lucas laughed, his heart filled with joy. He had never felt so free. They flew through cotton candy clouds and danced with playful butterflies. Lucas had never seen anything so magical. As they flew, Uniqone told Lucas all about her home in the shimmering seashell. She told him stories of talking dolphins and singing starfish. Lucas listened with rapt attention, his imagination running wild. He realized that Uniqone wasn't just magical, she was also kind and funny. He was so happy to have her as his friend. "It's amazing having a friend like you, Uniqone," Lucas said, a warm feeling spreading through him. Uniqone smiled. "And it's amazing having a friend like you, Lucas," she replied. Soon the sun began to set, painting the sky in a kaleidoscope of colors. The vibrant hues of orange, pink, and purple blended seamlessly, creating a mesmerizing canvas that signaled the end of another day. The sky looked like a magical painting, inviting everyone to pause and admire its beauty. It was time for Lucas to go home. The day had been filled with adventures and laughter, but now the gentle embrace of twilight reminded him that it was time to rest. As he walked, the cool evening breeze whispered through the trees, carrying the sweet scent of blooming flowers. They flew back to the beach, their hearts full of happiness. The wind rushed past them, and the waves below sparkled like diamonds in the fading light. Lucas felt a sense of freedom and joy that he had never experienced before. The beach, with its golden sands and gentle waves, seemed like a perfect ending to their magical day. "Thank you for the adventure, Uniqone," Lucas said, hugging his new friend. The bond they had formed was special, and Lucas knew that this day would remain etched in his memory forever. Unicone's soft fur was warm and comforting, a reminder of the magical journey they had shared. "I'll never forget this day." "Me neither," Uniqone said. They sat together, reminiscing about their favorite moments, from soaring through the skies to discovering hidden treasures. Each memory was a precious gem, adding to the treasure trove of their friendship. "I'll be here in the seashell whenever you need me," Uniqone promised. The seashell glowed softly, its light a beacon of their unbreakable bond. Lucas held it close, feeling the warmth and magic it contained. "Just hold it tight and think of me," Uniqone added. Lucas nodded, knowing that this magical seashell would always connect them, no matter where they were. It was a symbol of their friendship and the adventures they had shared. Lucas put the seashell on his bedside table, its gentle glow comforting him. The soft light filled the room, casting a warm and soothing ambience. It was a reminder that magic was real and that his friend was always near. He closed his eyes, his dreams filled with images of flying through the clouds with his new best friend, Uniqone. The adventures continued in his dreams, where the sky was the limit, and every moment was filled with wonder and excitement. He knew that no matter what, he would always have his magical friend by his side. The bond they shared was unbreakable, and Lucas felt a deep sense of peace and happiness, knowing that their friendship would last forever.